Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you to Dubai Cares for organizing this session and inviting us. As you know, education is an opportunity that everyone deserves, no matter what their circumstances in life. The Al Hurair family has been committed to this ideal for generations. With half of the world's student population today still affected by full and partial school closures, we know that any solution for a resilient education system requires better funding approaches that can withstand crises. So today, we have a few key ideas to share from our work in educational development. First, we need to move from individual charity to strategic philanthropy. I'm reflecting on the traditions, values, faith, and culture of individual and collective giving in the Arab region. It is simply who we are. Earlier generations of philanthropists, like Abdullah Al Hurair, preferred to be silent about their giving. But like everything else, the way we give has evolved. In 2015, the Abdullah Al Hurair Foundation for Education, to institutionalize his giving and utilize appropriate business approaches to have a bigger impact, was founded. Today, we reach over 48,000 learners across the Arab region, and our target is 200,000 by 2025. We're committed to positive, sustainable impact because we reject the idea of a simple donation for charity so that we can have a press photo. The same level of business acumen that the Al Hurair family has given to their businesses, they have given to their philanthropy. They have set up accountability structures that work towards measurable impact. And that impact of all young Arabs having hope to acquire the skills they need for the fourth industrial revolution is clear. That impact is for them to access opportunities to secure a sustainable livelihood that is honorable. Education is where it starts. Lifelong learning is how it continues. So I call on the next generation of philanthropists to make sure that giving has a strategic lens for sustainability. That means we need strategic partnership for scalable and sustainable success. On a personal level, His Excellency found the lack of educational opportunities for refugees in the region particularly disheartening. In Jordan and Lebanon, with less than 5% of refugees in secondary education, collapsing their opportunity for tertiary education was too much. His response was to create his own personal $32 million Abdulaziz Al Hurair Refugee Education Fund. This would provide refugees and vulnerable youth with access to education and credentialed schooling and certificates. Today, we have 24 high-impact education programs, and we reach 37,000 youth beneficiaries. We exceeded the initial goal of 20,000 youth because we changed our strategy. We now work as a multi-sector, multi-stakeholder collaboration with co-financing. We elevated our impact during a global crisis. We did this because we're flexible, responsive, resilient, and we know our partners are accountable to the beneficiaries. So they respond to emerging needs and they do it quickly. Accountability of this nature is disruptive because it demands thinking differently, especially when considering innovative financing for impact. A good example of our direction is how we're working with the American University of Beirut on a results-based financing collaboration. We designed a tailored results-based financing management model to set up the Abdullah Al Hurair Hub for Digital Teaching and Learning at the American University of Beirut. This hub provides access to quality online education and introduces modern approaches into existing structures. The impact financing model assures a level of accountability that goes beyond financial. We included outcomes to make sure those youth who are often overlooked and cannot access high-quality university education were part of the agreement. As a result, we're already seeing positive results in a systematized, sustainable, inclusive solution that is financially regeneratable. So I call on all of you, philanthropists, executives, educators, policymakers. Rethink and rewire how you envision funding, approaches to leverage impact. Be more inclusive of partners outside the sectors you know. Become uncomfortable with conversations you're unfamiliar with and reach beyond what you know. Innovative financing for education can positively disrupt with models that are renewable and outcomes focused, and the time to act is now. Thank you.